How to hack your brain like a world champion. Today I'm going to show you how a racer on a slower bike beat the fastest machines on the planet. It wasn't luck, it wasn't better tires, it wasn't even better fitness. It was a secret switch inside his brain. A switch that made him faster than riders on bikes with 20 more horsepower. And here's the crazy part. You have this exact same switch right now inside your head. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to flip it, so you can shave seconds off your lap times starting this weekend. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Craig Muirhead, flow performance coach and founder of Camino coaching. Whilst he's helping clients get faster at the track, I'm here to break down the data, the neuroscience, and the exact systems that are getting real results. Craig Muirhead reads every comment, so make sure you drop a comment below. Let's go back to 1993. Kevin Schwantz, Suzuki RGV 500. He won the 500cc World Championship that year. But here is the truth that nobody talks about. He did not have the fastest bike. The factory Hondas, faster. The Yamahas, more horsepower. They smoked him in a straight line. He wasn't even the fittest guy on the grid. Other riders trained harder, spent more time in the gym. So how did he win? Schwantz knew something the other guys didn't. He said racing is 90% between the ears. He knew the race wasn't won by the engine under him. It was won by the brain inside his helmet. Back then, nobody understood why this worked. People just thought Schwantz was brave, or maybe a little crazy. But now we have the data. Modern neuroscience tells us exactly what was happening in his brain, and it has a name: flow state. Know that feeling when everything just clicks? Time slows down. You don't feel tired, you aren't scared, you just do it effortlessly. That's flow. Scientists discovered something wild happens in your brain when this hits. It has a big fancy name: Transient Hypofrontality. Let's keep it simple. You have a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. This is your thinking brain. It plans what you're having for dinner. It worries about what people think of you. It tells you to be careful at turn one. This part is great for normal life. It is terrible for racing. Why? Because it's too slow. When you're thinking about your braking marker, or worrying about crashing, or analyzing your line, you're using the slow part of your brain. You become a bottleneck. To go fast, that thinking part needs to take a nap. When it shuts off, your automatic brain takes over. This is your subconscious. It moves at lightning speed. It reacts before you even know you're reacting. When you hit flow state, your brain dumps a cocktail of chemicals into your system. Here's what gets released: dopamine. This makes you hyper-focused. It feels good. It's why flow is addictive. Endorphins. These kill pain. It's why you can race hard for 30 minutes and not feel tired until you stop. Anandamide. Scientists call this the bliss molecule. It helps you see lines and gaps you didn't see before. It's why you suddenly spot a pass that wasn't there a lap ago. This is the exact same chemical cocktail that Kevin Schwantz was running on in 1993, and Valentino Rossi, and Marc Márquez, and every world champion you've ever watched. They're not superhuman. They just learned how to trigger this state more often than everyone else. Before I show you how Valentino Rossi hacks his brain before every race, I have a question for you. Do you want to stop overthinking and start winning? The Camino coaching community is the best place for motorcycle racers to improve performance, get better results, and shave seconds off your lap times. Learn how to access flow state and improve your racing with our simple, proven process. Link is in the description and comments. Check it out. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about Valentino Rossi, the 9-time world champion. You've seen him before a race, right? He crouches down next to his bike. He touches his levers in the same spots. He does the exact same thing every single time. People think it's superstition, like he believes in magic or lucky charms. He doesn't. He's doing neurological priming. He is telling his brain, hey, it's time. Shut off the thinking part. It's time to enter flow. He's literally hacking his own nervous system, triggering the switch, getting ready before the lights go out. This isn't woo-woo. This is neuroscience. Pre-performance rituals lower the threshold for entering flow state. They create the same psychological and physiological conditions you had during past peak performances. Rossi doesn't leave flow to chance. He triggers it on command, and you can too. Here's another wild example: John McGuinness, the legend of the Isle of Man TT, 23-time winner. He said something crazy in interviews. During his fastest laps, he can't remember whole sections of the track. He said, Barragaro to Ramsey, I couldn't tell you what happened. I know I was fast because the timing said so, but it's like watching someone else's footage. That sounds scary, right? Like he blacked out, but it's actually perfect. It means his thinking brain was fully asleep. He wasn't making conscious memories. He was pure speed, pure execution. When your prefrontal cortex downregulates during flow, explicit memory formation reduces. You're not consciously processing, you're just doing. This is why the fastest laps often feel like they happened to someone else. Your brain wasn't recording, it was just performing. So why aren't you in flow all the time? There are blockers stopping you. Let's break them down. Blocker 1, anxiety. If you're scared of crashing or worried about looking bad, your thinking brain stays awake. It won't let you flow, it keeps you safe and slow. Blocker 2, overthinking. If you're talking to yourself in your helmet, brake now, turn in now, gas now, you're too slow. You're blocking flow with conscious processing. Blocker 3, the challenge is wrong. This is the big one. Flow only happens in the Goldilocks zone. If the track is too easy, you get bored. No flow. If the track is too hard, you get scared. No flow. You need a goal that's just right. Scientists call it a believable stretch. It needs to be hard enough to make you focus completely, but not so hard that you panic. Most riders mess this up. They either set goals too low, just don't crash, boredom. Set goals too high, win the championship this weekend, anxiety. Have no personal goal at all, inconsistent performance. You need to find your Goldilocks zone. That's where flow lives. This isn't theory, this is data. At Camino Coaching, we don't guess. We track, we measure. Since 2016, here's what we've documented with riders who implement flow state training. 1,644 personal best laps, 1,286 podium finishes, 1,063 race wins. These riders didn't buy a faster bike, they didn't get a new engine, they didn't suddenly get more talented. They upgraded their operating system. They learned to turn off the thinking and turn on the flowing. Your bike is probably fast enough right now. Your body is probably fit enough. But is your brain optimized for winning? Most riders spend thousands on suspension, tires, and exhaust systems, but they spend zero on the thing that controls it all. The brain. Kevin Schwantz won a world championship because he understood this. The 90% rule. Do you? If you want to stop guessing and start winning, you need a system. You need to learn how to trigger flow on command, like Rossi, like Schwantz, like every champion who's ever dominated this sport. And if you want help with the full process, like this one, join the free Podium Contenders Blueprint training. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 4,000 members who are crushing it. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.